Hello everybody, this is toysareruss, and for this special Auldey figure showcase and review, we're going to be looking at this little guy here, the very impressive shattered glass Soundwave figure. So of course, we're going to be comparing him to some other shattered glass Soundwave figures, the original Soundwave figure from Auldey themselves, as well as some other figures from Mainline and other toy lines, just to give you an idea, I suppose, of just how big and how well he scales. So as I start to move all of these out of the way, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to the channel, if I'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now, please, because it really will help me out. And also, once again, to thank Show Z, because that's who I purchased this from, and they got it to me quickly and safely. Before we have a quick look at the figure, we've got to have a look at the packaging, because that is beautiful. And once again, because this is a licensed product, so what I mean by that is you can see here that it does say authentic figure there. It's licensed by Hasbro and Takara, so they can call him Soundwave. We can have the exact likeness, and it's just, honestly, these figures have blown my mind how good they are. And I can't believe, again, I'm saying this about non-transforming figures, he comes with an abundance of accessories. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets of hands, stand, and I'm going to show you some of the rest in a second. In fact, I'm going to show you it right now. It comes packaged in this sort of clamshell, so we can see all the hands there. What I'm going to do is I'll take a few of them off. I'm not going to take them all off and change them all, because I'm sure you can imagine exactly what it will look like, and it will just take too long, in honesty. We will, of course, have a look at Ravage, Laserbeak, and the cassettes, which will fit into his chest. So we're going to have a look at a good few things, to be honest. Let's pop him standing up there. And then let's readjust this camera so we can just see him. And I can show you, to be honest, just how clever these particular figures are. So they've got this new sort of articulation bit that I've not seen in any figure. So you see in the hips there, you say you can bring that down, as well as take it up, as well as have it spinning around, as well as having a waist rotation, an ab crunch, an oblique crunch. Everything is going on. Knee bends, ankle tilt, toe tap, rock, shoulders out to the side, all the way around, butterfly joints in the shoulders, bicep flexion, wrist swivel, head swivel. It's crazy. Now that's okay, let's be honest, it's granted. The reason why it's probably so good is because it is a non-transforming figure, so they do not have to worry about getting him to transform, although I'm pretty sure that somebody clever enough could work out, you know, how to sort of make, I wonder if you can actually. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I just want to see if it's sort of possible, because I bet you somebody will have worked out how you can. Yeah, I presume you probably could get a very makeshift, different, what's the word I'm after, makeshift transformation out of it. But while I'm here, I'm going to take off the fists. These can be a little stiff, in honesty, but that's just, again, because it is a brand new toy. They do just pop in, and in fact, if I show you this properly, you can see they just clip around. There's just this tiny little indentation, so you can hear that snap into position. So I've gone for, of course, the pointing finger, because you are going to, of course, hopefully, I'm saying that, maybe you can't, maybe you can't, no you can't, you can pop his arm off trying, but you can sort of do him pressing the button, but you can, of course, point. The other one is, of course, so we can pop the weapon into his hand like so, and of course you can take this off as well if you wanted to. What I did really like about this figure is the translucent plastic in the cassette deck, which is brilliant. And funnily enough, they didn't, I was wondering if they were going to do this, because this is the standard Soundwave. This does open, but again, it's pretty much pointless because it's not translucent. You can't really see anything, but that means, I would imagine, that these cassettes, even though, you know, they're not really cassettes, they're just pieces of plastic, I would imagine. Oh yes, they do. So these can be compatible in your other Soundwave figure. And as I say, at the time of making this video, I'm pretty sure there's a Sound Blaster on the way as well. So again, they're going to get multiple uses out of all of the molds, which of course we do expect. They're just so clever, and they really, as I say, have completely stunned me why, or even how I like them so much, considering, as I've already said, you know, they don't transform. That's them compared to blockies, so they are bigger than blockies figures, which you can see. The classic class are a little bit bigger. That's your new age, which does transform Optimus Prime. But let's bring in some other Auldey figures, because I think that's what you're going to want to see him compared with. So they are all supposed to scale as well. They've gone very much like Hasbro. He's on the squiff, isn't he, with the fact that they are trying to get them all to scale together. So some are smaller than others, as you've probably seen in some of the other reviews on this channel. I've got a complete playlist now of all of these figures. There you go. So you can see that's how they do all line up together. Pretty good, to be honest. Let's bring in That's your most recent. So that is the Shattered Glass Hasbro version. And this is, well, it's Hasbro, but it's Takara. That's the e-hobby version from years and years ago. As you can see, oh, how they look like that. That's not working at all. Let's lift this up. There we go. He does come with a stand as well, which you can of course attach him to, and the attachment is at the back there. And he also has a beautiful looking collector's card, which is huge. It's the size of a postcard. You got a black and white. The bandana on him, as you can see, has come off. There's so much to do with this figure, it's crazy. Let's put the bandana back on over the top of his head. I think his weapon's getting in the way now. In fact, I'm going to take that off because you can. And then this, I think I've got it upside down. Yes, that's why it wouldn't go on. There is him with his bandana on. There is Ravage, which comes with him, which has also got articulation in the legs, ball and sockets, which look good. Oh, and the neck as well. That's even better. Laserbeak as well. And I don't know if you noticed, but just in case you didn't, of course, it's a red Decepticon logo for the Shattered Glass. So pretty much, I'm sure this will be the same. Yeah, there's a little indentation on the side of his arm, he says that, where if I turn that over, there you go. I think, is it there? Is it the same as last time? That should clip it. Yes, there you go. Now that just obviously finishes. It's just so good. It's so much fun. There's loads of things I can show you with these. I don't want to bore you though. It's just a very, very good action figure, a very good desk bot, and a lot of fun to mix and match and play around with. And you come with a small Soundwave as well. So there you go, interchangeable parts, loads of accessories. Yeah, just a lot of fun, to be honest. Let me know what you think of him in the comments. Could be the best one yet. The Optimus Prime was good. I think this guy could be the best one yet. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Take care.